Hold on to your crypto wallets, folks. It's time to dive into the latest happenings in the cryptoverse. I'm your host, Corbin Fraser, and in this jam-packed update, we've got some potential Satoshi Nakamoto revelations, mining and staking milestones. Vitalik is coming to the rescue. Plus, watch through to the end because we've got some big announcements over here on Bitcoin.com on how you can start earning some juicy rewards. All right, let's do this thing. So HBO's new documentary, Money Electric, it's the talk of the town right now, and it just dropped a big bombshell hinting a new Satoshi Nakamoto. There was a lot of speculation that it might have been Len Sassaman, or it might have been Craig Wright again, or it might have been talk of Hal Finney, but they pulled out a new Satoshi accusation, which is, of course, Peter Todd. They're claiming that this controversial Bitcoin developer, he's the man of the creator of Bitcoin himself. But yeah, Peter Todd said no, it's not him. So whole industry's kind of been like, there's some pretty strange fact finding on HBO's part. Maybe all marketing. Maybe they're just shooting for those clickbaits. Now, personally, I've got a favorite Satoshi theory. I like the Paul LaRue one the best. I mean, I have no idea if it's true. This one just tickles me the right way. He's a programmer. He's a criminal cartel boss. He's currently behind bars and has been behind bars since Satoshi went missing. But you can go read that old post over at Bitcoin.com news by Jamie Redmond back in 2020. Go check that out. That's my favorite theory. He had a passport with Solochi, pretty close to Satoshi, and he programmed in the same language. Yeah, sus, right? All right. Although we don't know the true identity of Satoshi Nakamoto, something we do know is this. Bitcoin is on a record-setting spree in 2024. So the 5 busiest days for transfers ever. April 23rd took the crown with 927,000 transfers. September came close with over 910,000. And by the end of October, we're likely to beat 2023's record. But while Bitcoin's on fire, its transaction speed is still quite slow. So it's important that we keep building, exploring all these new opportunities with layer 2 scaling, things like that. So let's move on. While the price of Bitcoin has been chilling within a range for most of this year, MicroStrategy stock is on a big rocket ride. It's up 185% this year, leaving Bitcoin's 47% year-to-date rise in the dust. So thanks to its Bitcoin hoarding strategy, MSTR shares are shining brighter than ever, even outpacing its massive $15.6 billion Bitcoin stash. Quite interesting. Meanwhile, across the Pacific, Japan's Metaplanet Inc. Has just gone on a shopping spree and is stacking these orange coins. So they've adopted MicroStrategy's kind of Bitcoin strategy, and their stock has soared as well. So year to date, it's up a massive 452%. And in the last 6 months, it's climbed 168% against the dollar. So recently, Metaplanet gobbled up another 109 Bitcoin for $6.7 million, bumping their total to 640 BTC, now worth about $40.36 million. So with a Japanese publicly traded company replicating the MicroStrategy playbook, looks like leveraging TradFi public markets to accumulate Bitcoin is something that works beyond just US markets. So looking forward to seeing which country this strategy spreads to next. Who will it be? Bitcoin mining stocks are also pumping. MARA Holdings has seen its shares jump 860% over the last 5 years and a solid 107% in the past year. In a bold move, MARA has decided to channel its inner MicroStrategy, opting to stack up on Bitcoin reserves instead of selling off the BTC that it mines. So not only that, but MARA is now mining Bitcoin by using leftover shale gas. So instead of letting that precious gas go to waste or up in flames, they're harnessing it to power their operations, generating 25 megawatts of energy. CEO Fred Thiel says this pilot project not only saves them some money on electricity, but also scores carbon credits by keeping methane from reaching the atmosphere. So cool. Meanwhile, the mayor of Rockdale, Texas, Ward Rodham, is calling Bitcoin mining the new Texas oil boom. After the local aluminum plant shut down, leaving folks jobless and the economy in a tailspin, Bitcoin swooped in like a superhero with over $1 billion in investments. It's creating jobs, boosting local revenue, and even funding the town's Christmas tree lighting. So urging state lawmakers to acknowledge the positive impact of Bitcoin mining. Rodham stressed, as both mayor and a lifelong resident of Rockdale, I learned that Bitcoin miners are deeply invested in the communities where they work. Texas leaders should recognize the benefits of Bitcoin mining. Bitcoin is like digital oil, poised to fuel the economic revival of rural Texas if we allow it to grow. From Satoshi Nakamoto to our favorite dad, Robert Kiyosaki, he's back, and this time he's sounding the alarm about World War III. So the Rich Dad, Poor Dad author recently took to X and warned about global tensions, asking, are you ready? With fighter jets in the Middle East and weak leadership on his mind, Kiyosaki isn't mincing his words. He's worried about war, energy crisis, and global instability, basically all the things that you don't want to see. And of course, that's why he's permanently a Bitcoin bull. Now, over to Ethereum, and Vitalik's at it again. The Ethereum co-founder just dropped another 100 ETH, around $240,000, to help out Tornado Cash developer Roman Storm with his legal woes. So for those who don't know, Tornado Cash was a decentralized, non-custodial privacy solution built on Ethereum. It improved transaction privacy on ETH by breaking the on-chain link between recipient and destination addresses. So the vast majority of Tornado Cash usage was just normal people trying to get some privacy on their ETH transactions, which by the nature of Ethereum blockchain are very, very public by default. However, prosecutors have accused Tornado Cash and its developers of knowingly facilitating the laundering of more than $1 billion, including hundreds of millions from North Korea's infamous hacking organization, the Lazarus Group. We'll have to see what evidence is ultimately presented, but it's clear that this case has huge implications in the crypto space and may set precedents that shape the future of DeFi in the United States and beyond. So the key question on everyone's mind is whether writing code can be criminalized if that code is later used for illicit purposes. If that turns out to be the case, it would have a massive chilling effect on the industry. Not only that, but the case could have implications for free speech itself. After all, code is just words and numbers. You can be sure that we'll be following this story closely. So make sure you subscribe to our channels, check out Bitcoin.com news, get the email notifications and all that fun stuff. Moving on to some innovation news, Hashkey Capital thinks Ethereum's future is all about those snazzy zero-knowledge virtual machines, or ZKVMs. So they're saying ZKVMs are the secret sauce to faster, more efficient Ethereum applications. According to Hashkey Capital, they quote, the catalyst for greater adoption will rely on several factors, such as cost of proving efficiency, and development time. Currently, there is a consensus that using ZKVM is apt for building and deploying a verifiable applications, so developments in this area is something that we continue to focus on. In one such ZKVM, Linea, an Ethereum Layer 2 network being built by consensus, just leveled up by teaming up with Chainlink's cross-chain interoperability protocol. Now developers can build apps that talk to each other across blockchains without breaking a sweat over security or scalability, making cross-chain stuff easier and cheaper. So with $448 million already locked in, Linea's ecosystem, it looks like it's about to blow up. So we'll be keeping a very, very close eye on that one over on Bitcoin.com news. And for our final story for this week, we've got an exciting announcement from the Babylon team. Babylon is a Bitcoin staking platform that's built as a new way of providing the original blockchain security to new protocols and decentralized applications. And it's booming, with nearly 24,000 BTC locked up and over 25,000 stakers jumping in after they lifted the cap on staking. It seems like people are loving Babylon's whole secure your apps and earn vibe in the DeFi Bitcoin space. So, very cool. Speaking of earning rewards, before I let you guys go, I want to let you guys know about a fantastic new feature that we've been rolling out globally in the Bitcoin.com wallet app. You can go check that out. Go download wallet.bitcoin.com, and we're going to be introducing the Bitcoin.com Reward Center. This is something that we've had in the works for a long time, so I'm really excited that it's finally live worldwide, including in the US. So the concept is simple. Do things in the app, unlock crypto, do a buy, do a swap, access more things in the wallet, and you can unlock more rewards. So the reward center is season-based, meaning you accumulate points during the season, usually 1 month at a time, and then you can claim the rewards at the end of each season in just a few taps. So rewards are in Bitcoin.com's token verse, which you can use for fun stuff like buying scratch and win tickets, which you can win big jackpots. You can pick up NFTs. You can also stake verse and earn more verse. And coming very soon, you can even stake verse and earn Bitcoin. So if you'd rather just cash out, of course, you can also play around with our swap feature on our decentralized exchange Versedex. So if you're already using Bitcoin.com's wallet app, be sure to check out the reward center on the home screen. And if you're not using the app, go get it. We'll leave a link in the description below where you can download the app, and it's available on Android and iOS. And that's a wrap for this week's updates. Remember, whether you're searching for the best place to stake your BTC or hunting for the real Satoshi Nakamoto, the cryptoverse never runs out of mysteries to solve. So stay sharp, stay curious, and who knows, you might be the next one to crack the code. See you guys later. Bye-bye.